Hey guys, my name is Ruben, and I'm here with another settlement video here. This is one that's purely aesthetic, so there's not actually people living in here, but I thought you'd be pretty excited to see what I have so far. I'm building Helms Deep from the Lord of the Rings, if you hadn't noticed already. We're starting off at the front side view here, and we're up in the sky, so I could just let you see the overall view before we continue. Now let's go in, shall we? First off, I wanted to make this legit, and I did do the deepened wall fairly legit up until that point. I realized it was incredibly impossible to everything legit. All right, we didn't die of that. That's good. So as we go in, you can see the gates are here. Let's place some benches here, and the castle does have some oddities because it doesn't completely match the official Helms Deep view or Helms Deep design, because there used to be an entrance here, but that was impossible for me to recreate. I might do that later. I might try it. And this stairwell that is normally over there, but there was no space over there anymore, so I decided to make it here. Going up the wall, you can see a nice view of the area. And if we ever get seats, we can have a view of the, what do you call it, the walkway. Now this is another difference. Usually this walkway would be up there, but it didn't quite work out since the building height limit was this was the highest I could go, really. So I couldn't really go any higher. There might be a mod that changes this in the future, and I might, if anyone knows, please let me know. Over here, there's a nice view of the deepened wall and some of the campfires I placed down there. Now let's go all the way up here, because it's actually, you can actually go all the way up to the top, which cost me quite a bunch of work, to be honest. But it was worth it, because it looks pretty neat in my opinion. Now normally you'd have the horn over here, but right now I have this bow, because that's the closest to it that I could get. And well, you have a nice view up here, but it's not, well, this is purely meant for aesthetics. It has no actual use, because if you make this out of an actual settlement and you'd ring the bell, everybody would try and get up here. It'd be pretty not useful, I'd say. Going over here, I had some trouble with the mountain, but oh well. It is what it is. And over there used to be some windows, so I decided to put this down. Unfortunately, the Fallout crafting system or settlement building system has no stone walls or with windows in them, which made me sad because I had to use that one, which looks way worse than I'd hoped. Now we can go down here, and there are some campfires where the men would be sitting, and well, some storage and some water pump, in a water pump. Going up the wall here, it's a nice and deepened wall. There's nothing really special, just the way it is in the movies. Not a straight line as I think is portrayed in the book. So this is definitely off of the movie version, because I needed a visual copy to actually remind myself how it looked. Now let's go all the way back again. And yeah, let's drop down here. It's fine. Since you've seen all of this right now, we can go upstairs here. Which this walkway here, oh my goodness, that costs a lot of effort. Going over here, there's a little bench, and what you would expect, there's the building inside of the mountain, alongside with these small defense posts. And you can use this little ramp up here to actually get up here as well, which I thought was pretty neat. Let's go upstairs first before we head inside. There we go. I think this was supposed to be a little bit different as well, but this turned out quite nicely, so I just used this instead. Over here you can also just see the deepened wall, and you can see the archers firing from the people that had been overrun over there in the movies. I thought it was pretty neat. A little overview over here. What I have so far. It's pretty close to the finished version, actually. Unless there's a great amount of support, in which case I will just continue it. Anyway, coming up to the building, You go outside. There's a little area over here, which is also seen in the movies where Legolas gives Aragorn the Elven Star back. I think it was. I'm not sure how it's called, but yeah. Going inside here, this is a little bit improvised. It looks more like the Hall of Erebus instead of the Helms Deep one, because I wasn't completely sure how to build the Helms Deep one. I didn't think it was really realistic to try and do that, so I just came up with this instead. A little rug over here, and the place where the king, or that would be me, would be sitting right now. Of course, these flags are not from Lord of the Rings, because, well, that's impossible. Might be a reskin or texture. But the reason I made these windows is because, well, this is really nice. You can see the deeping well from here. I just thought it was really neat to just have this overview over here, and just have some light come into the place. Some sort of decorations overall. And since I wasn't completely sure where everybody slept, I decided that I would make the sleeping halls up here with the beds for the king and, well, his two highest ranking officers, I would say, or his family. I am not completely sure. And normal sleeping bags for the rest of the crew. So yeah, that was mainly the overview of what I have so far. If you guys did enjoy this, then I'm a terrible minute, but that's alright. I built this instead. And if you enjoyed me building this, then please leave a like and comment me on which I could improve. Then I will hopefully get to that, and I will probably upload a second version of what I made this far. I might actually just go all the way and build the mountains behind this, which is gonna take a lot of time and effort, but if that's something that people would like to see, then I'll gladly do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, please subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. And see ya.